What's up, guys? So in my latest video, I had a commenter say that I own too many stocks and that I wasn't getting a lot of dividends from each stock. And he was absolutely right. And this is actually a thought that I've had for over a year, maybe even 2 years. And that's why I've been cutting my portfolio down from over 40 stocks to now, if I go over to my holdings section, I have 23 positions, which are really 22 stocks and then SCHD right here. But so in today's video, I'm going to show you all the stocks that I sold just today. I just sold 6 new stocks, and I actually did pick up a stock, but overall, -5 stocks today. So as you can see, I'm at $57,993, just under 58,000. My portfolio has been going down a bit, but I wanted to show you what that commenter had mentioned right here about how I'm not earning a lot of dividend income from each of my stocks. So you can see Avgo a little over $5, Pepsi just under 9, ADP just under 6, DLR, which my REITs have been paying really well, $22, almost 23. Waste Management really low, under $3. SCHC always pretty good dividend. But if I scroll down, this list, just the first page, you can see that I'm not really earning a lot of income for my dividends except for stocks like my REITs, Realty Income, Southern Co, Pfizer, AbbVie, and then just from then on, my dividend income is really not that good for each individual stock. And so that's why I've just been going on a selling spree. In just the last few weeks, I've sold 9 stocks and I've only bought one. So let's actually go and look at that. So just to recap, on March 18th, I sold 3 stocks, IBM, Verizon, and Kellanova, for mainly for the reason Verizon, they just have way too much debt, and I don't think that they're going to be secure in the future. And then with IBM and K, and then all 3 of these stocks, they just have horrible dividend growth. So I really wanted to take that money and funnel it into stocks that are going to give me better dividend growth. And so these are what I bought. Waste Management, AbbVie, American Waterworks, Lowe's, Texas Instruments, Costco, ADP, and you're going to see all these stocks again. When I look, so in the morning today, I sold 4 stocks and ended up selling Colgate, General Mills, Clorox, and Pfizer. And I put that money into American Waterworks, Waste Management, Avgo, Realty Income, ADP, Procter and Gamble, Hormel, Pepsi, Abbott, Johnson & Johnson, Texas Instruments, Costco, and Lowe's, because these 4 stocks that I sold have really low dividend income. Pfizer was actually paying me a decent dividend, but when I looked at their revenue, it was decreasing over the years by a lot, and they don't have great dividend growth, so I wanted to drop them. But overall, the stocks that I did buy have great dividend growth, and I've really been wanting to put a lot more money into Costco, Lowe's, ADP, Avgo, Waste Management, and American Waterworks specifically, because I really like those stocks and they have great dividend growth. But then next, in the afternoon trading window, I sold 2 more stocks, and then I actually bought one. So I sold DLR and AMT, 2 of my REITs that were actually giving me over $20 every single time they paid a dividend. As you can see, put more money into Realty Income. Currently, my REIT pie is 10% of my portfolio. Realty Income makes up 50% of that. Put more money into FRT, which makes up 20% of the REIT portfolio. And then Vici is now 30% of the REIT portfolio. And the nice thing about this is that my dividend yield is going to increase for my REITs, because Vici and Realty Income and even FRT have a higher dividend yield than DLR and AMT. And Vici has great dividend growth over 7%. But then one of the reasons that really pushed me to selling DLR is when I looked at their dividend history, they've been flat just for the last 2 years, which when I had bought this stock, I was certain that they were growing their dividend by a lot. And when you look at it from 2018 to 2019, that's a huge growth rate. From 2020 to 2021, that's a big increase. And also 21 to 22, another pretty big increase. But then they just stopped that once interest rates started rising. So, if the stock doesn't grow, it's got to go because this is a dividend growth portfolio. Next up, we have AMT, which when I looked at their dividend history, they actually decreased their dividend. They went from 1.7 back to 1.62. So I definitely don't want to be backtracking. And of course, I won't know the full extent to all of these sells, all of these stocks that I've sold and the ones I bought. I am going to lose a lot of dividend income from this. However, in the long run, I'm going to have much better dividend growth. So let's actually look at my individual stocks so we can see. I'm going to filter them out by target. So I have Costco, want to target it at 10%, ADP and Avgo at 7%, and then AbbVie, American Waterworks, Lowe's, Microsoft Waste Management at 6%, Pepsi, Texas Instruments, Home Depot, Southern Company at 5%, and then we've got Abbott, Duke, Johnson & Johnson, Merck, Procter & Gamble at 4%, and then Altria Group and Hormel both at 3%. However, they both have decent dividend growth rates. Hormel is at 7%, Altria Group is over 4%, and they actually pay me a pretty good dividend, almost $20. So guys, that's what my portfolio is looking like. And then I can show you my REIT section. So as I mentioned, 50% for Realty Income, 30% for Vici, 20% for FRT. And then there you have it. That's my portfolio. That's what my pies look like now. And then in a future update video, I'll show the Track Your Dividends website so we can see what my dividend growth rate went to from there.